Hey y'all. Okay, so a little bit of information. So there's a misconception that flea and tick um, creatures are not active in the winter. They actually are. In some cases, could be possibly more active because they're looking for a warm body to attach to. So please keep your animals on flea and tick protection all year round. Okay. Um, and you can use if you have a dog and a cat and you want to treat your dog with permethrin for dogs, you can. Do not use it on cats. Do not use it on cats. But you can use permethrin on your dog if you have a cat. Just make sure that the permethrin dries first before the dog is in contact with the cat. Make sure it's dry because in its liquid form, it's potentially fatal to cats. Permethrin is potentially fatal. So once you spray your dog, if you have a dog and a cat, you spray your dog with it. Make sure the dog stays in a separate place until his whole body is dry before he comes in contact with your cat. Okay. Also, I'm still fighting for my medical, as you guys know. I have an attorney. Come here. It's okay. Come, come. Come here, sweetheart. Mira, ven aquí. Come on. You hear your mom talking to you? Come. Um, I love having an attorney. I shouldn't I shouldn't be in a situation where I have to fight for my medical, for my medicine. I have chronic pain. You guys know that. If my medical evidence it was paid more attention to or any attention to back in the day, I wouldn't be in the boat I'm in right now. And a lot of people have been snatched off their medical, not just me. In Florida, I told you guys, sick, really, really super sick, chronically ill children were snatched off their medical in Florida and probably other states as well. And adults were snatched off theirs too. We know why. We're not stupid. We're not dumb. The loyals are going to be, sucked into this fantasy world, but the rest of us are not. We know what's going on. That's not what you think it is. That's just a bag. It's not food. Um. So yeah, but the words "my attorney" sound so good. I love the sound of that. Okay, I do. Um. Hmm. So anyway, um, I do want to give you guys some advice. I've been wanting to go on a cruise for a while now. I've been on two, three, three cruises, and I had a great time. However, I want to give you some advice if you consider going on a cruise. Um, if you have one of those rooms that has a balcony, and all of you on that side of the ship have balconies so you could overlook the ocean and everything, um, watch what you say. I've read articles about that where whatever you say can be heard by the person in the next cabin because you're standing outside and for some reason what you say travels and people could hear you and the cabins are real close to each other. So be careful what you say. You don't want to give out give strangers too much of your business. I would also recommend. I've seen people lose their lives behind this. Not me personally seen it, but it was in the news and it was just totally ridiculous. One guy lost his life and he was making a lot of mistakes. I'm not saying he's the reason why he lost his life, but he contributed to it. Do not wear expensive watches. Your $10,000 watch, don't wear that on a cruise. Don't pull out wads of money, large wads of money. Um, don't brag about, you shouldn't do this anyway, because you're just setting yourself up. I got a job that makes X amount of dollars a year, or I'm coming into an inheritance. Don't. Don't, don't. It just could result in some horrible things that you don't want to sign up for. Okay. Um, yeah, there was a guy that was in that situation and he wore expensive watches and pulled out wads of money and was loud and boisterous and intoxicated, and he ended up off the ship. They never found him, and the people that were hanging with him that night were questioned, and that was the end of it. Nobody went to jail or nobody there was no I don't know, they got away with it. Be careful. Be careful, especially in today's day and age where people don't have money. Um, they may be tempted to do something they normally would never even consider doing, so be careful. Okay? Don't brag about even when you're on land, okay? Oh, I'm coming into some money and I'm getting ready to buy a sports car. Don't put temptations out there like that. That's not good. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Okay? There was a guy who bragged about he got drunk because he's wasn't thinking. Got intoxicated and started bragging about how much money he came into. I don't know if he hit the lottery or what happened, but he came into some money. He was blabbing about it in a bar, and they followed him home and they proceeded to rob his roommates or his housemates at gunpoint. He didn't get robbed because he lives in a separate part of the house. But they followed him home and ended up shooting the lady, and I don't remember if she survived or not, but it just turned into a fiasco. Be quiet. Be quiet. Don't talk about what you're coming into and what you have. Just don't do that, okay? But cruises are a lot of fun. I've been wanting to go on another one, but yeah. Um, Cruises are a tremendous amount of fun. If you've never done it, I suggest you give it a try. It's wonderful. The more in advance you get your tickets, the cheaper it'll be, more cost effective it'll be. Also, the more you go, the cheaper it'll be. So if you can afford to initially go a lot, they will give you discount upon discount upon discount. I know a couple people that go like constantly. They practically live on a ship and visit the land, okay? So, and they get massive discounts because they're frequent travelers. They're I can't say frequent flyers, but you know what I mean. They take cruises a lot, so they get like crazy discounts. And the cruise is like a ship on the water. It's a sit not ship. Of course it's a ship, but it's a city on the water. It's got games and nightclubs and fancy restaurants and oh, swimming pools and excursions that you could sign up for and all kinds of really cool things. So, if you ever have the opportunity to go, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. So, I was thinking yesterday, about simple pleasures. What you like right off the top of my head? What are some really simple pleasures that I love? One of the things I love is freshly washed sheets, bed sheets, freshly washed, fresh nightgown, take a hot shower or a warm shower or cool shower, depending on what you want to do. Get all your sweat off you, get the bug spray off of you from the day, and get nice and fresh and clean and slide them in between those freshly washed sheets. Oh, I love it. I love it. So much. Ah, I love it. Freshly washed sheets. I love the smell. I love the smell of rain before a storm. You know how you could smell it in the air? I love that. And lately I'm hooked on butter pecan ice cream. I wish it had more pecans in it because those are I know some people say pecans. Uh I'm so addicted to that lately. Oh my god, heaven in your mouth. That's what my best friend used to say, heaven in your mouth. Um what else? Naturally, I love nature and boating and sitting by the water. It don't matter if it's a lake or ocean, but I prefer the ocean, but that's not always a possibility when you're in the Midwest. Um, so yeah, I'm working on something for you and I'll get that to you as soon as I can. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get my monster out running and get burn some energy off. And I've been wearing scrub pants outside because they're super thin, and I wear them in the summer, and it protects me from creatures. But mosquitoes are biting me through these pants. They're scrub pants, just regular scrub pants, like what you wear in a hospital. They're biting me through my pants. Do I look happy? Because I'm not. Damn them. Some insects, I don't know what the hell their purpose is other than to aggravate the hell out of us. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Permethrin's doing great for my pup. Just so happy about it. I'm so happy. It's the only thing that works, and I'm really, really fortunate to have come across it. Come across it because I didn't even know it existed. I had no clue Permethrin for dogs exists. I found it accidentally, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes, hell yes!" These are UV Protect sleeves, by the way, and they do protect me from uh, mosquito bites. They also protect my arms from UV. So these are good. I bought them in bulk because I was in desperate need of them. The ones I had last year, well, if you don't wash them correctly, like in the delicate cycle in a lingerie bag, they get tore up from the floor up. Okay? So I had to get more, and I will wash them correctly, these correctly. But yeah, I keep them on all day, and they do protect me from getting bit, but for some reason they bite me through my pants. And like, why? Go do something with yourself. Why you gotta bite me? Go. Me and my grandma, I'm gonna tell you this and I'll let you go. Me and my grandma would sit outside, and in the evening, and honey, mosquitoes would tear me up, and they would not bother her. They never touched her. They never bit. Bleh, bleh, bleh. They never bit her. Some people don't get bit. I don't know what it is, but they swim. Well, that they probably do that too. They fly around my grandma and attack the hell out of me. What the hell are you bothering me for? Oh, they would tear me up, and they still do. Damn it. Anyway, so what are some of your simple pleasures? What makes you all warm and tickled and fuzzy inside? You know some of mine, and I love to fly, by the way. I mean, that's not a simple pleasure, right? There's a lot involved with that. Let me tell you this before I go. One of my friends from the dog park, he told me that now airports nickel and dime you to death. I don't know if it depends on the airlines or if they all do it. I don't know. They nickel and dime you to death. Meaning if you want to sit near a window, you got to pay for that. If you want any specifics that you want, you have to pay extra for. We used to be able to have a window seat and it was free. He said that they pull out a little chart. I don't remember all the details, but he said, if you want this or you want that or you want this or you want that, you got to pay for it. And this is how much more you got to pay. And I'm like, what? What? We're talking an extra $25 if you want a window seat, for example. Are you crazy? Look here. Look here. Flying ain't never been cheap. It's always been outrageous. And you got the nerve to want to charge more? You got... Y'all must have fell and bumped your head or something. That's a good way to lose passengers, depending on... Now, if all airlines are doing it, then you're kind of hosed. But, come on, man. We can't lay eggs with money inside of them. Are you crazy? Where the hell are we supposed to get this money from? Y'all fell and bumped your head for real. For real, for real. Because him and his daughter flew to Arizona recently. They had a family thing going on. And, yeah, they want to nickel and dime you. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Crazy. Anyway, y'all take care. Much love.